Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, earlier in the weather, I was telling you if you're making your way to Eagle, the best place to go is Knapp Harvest. And the reason is because they've got everything you need. They're the perfect indoors farmers market to get you squared away during this kind of like spring winter that we're still sitting in. And I've got Cary Hogan joining me on the couch. Good morning, Cary.
Good morning. You know, I appreciate that introduction, and I'm with you with that shoulder season in between. Right. We're that way at Knapp Harvest. Of course, we buy things that are seasonal and fresh and everything else. So what we're going to talk about right now is CSA boxes, because it gives us a little glimpse into the summer and all the bounty that will be coming soon. And by the way, all of our farmers are busy putting those little seeds into the ground. So part of what CSA does is community supported agriculture, is you buy ahead of time a subscription for a box every week, and this year it's 15 weeks. And you get, it's either a size for standard, which is 1 to 2 people, or family, which is 3 to 6. And you get a fresh box full of fresh organic vegetables, fruits, whatever is seasonal. So it's a really great value for your family. It comes out to about $33 a week, which is a great value if you consider trying to take that money to the big grocery store and buy organic. Like that, it's really hard to do. And what it also does is help support our farmers ahead of time to go, okay, this is how much I need to plant because these people are, buying from me, and that helps them economically. So it's a great way to do it. I will say we're sold out in Edwards.
Yes. Well, we just had the picture up on the screen, and like all of the food that goes into it is so amazing, so full of life and so full of color that like even just looking at it, I'm like, those Palisade peaches are calling my name.
We have a little ways to wait, but I tell you, it's fun to talk about. And again, like I said, we had 2 pickup locations. Eagle is your only option at this point, so that's every Monday at Eagle in Napa Garden Center behind City Market. So I really encourage you to do that. And in the early parts of the season, you'll always see our Osage herbs in there. You'll always see, some kind of either our mushrooms or our microgreens or honey products. And speaking of microgreens, shoulder seasons, this is the time that microgreens are meant to shine, because there's nothing else coming up out of the ground. And microgreens we grow up at 9,000 feet. They've got the best view ever. And they are fresh, and they're raised under the sunshine. In a hoop house, yes, but under natural sunlight, not under artificial lights. That makes a difference. It makes a difference to the health and all the vitamins and everything that you need that come in those tiny little things. They're beautiful, aren't they? That's Andy, our microgreen queen. We also have Emily, who's a master microgreen grower. We don't mess around. We really try to grow the very best things. Look at that view. Wouldn't you just love to be growing right there?
Just like living there, living at the farm.
Exactly, right at the farm.
Vegetables.
It doesn't quite look like that yet. There's a little snow on it.
Yeah, just a little.
But we're also growing our beautiful mushrooms up there at 9,000 feet. And those you can find at Knapp Harvest along with our microgreens all the time. Also look for both of those on lists on the restaurants around the valley. Knapp Ranch mushrooms and microgreens are everywhere.
I was just going to say, I think that I told you this, but I just went to Latour a couple weeks ago, and I was like, okay, like a lot of meat options, and then I was looking through, and they had a lion's mane dish grown with your guys, or made with your guys' lion mane mushrooms, and I was like, I'm going to have that one, because I have to try these mushrooms, and they were mouth-watering, just delicious.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you, Latour, the Frazakas know what to do at Latour, so I imagine that you're making my mouth water. And I'm sure they cook it a little bit better than I do. But also look on our social media for recipe ideas as well. Our knapranch.com is a wonderful place for information about everything. So you can find our mushrooms on knapranch.com. Look at those beautiful cinnamon caps. Aren't those lovely? And those you'll find down at Knapp Harvest right now. So, when it's in between seasons, you can still eat these kind of things that are very healthy. Look at those pink oysters. Are you kidding me right now?
They're so beautiful.
They are a piece of art. They're just gorgeous. And again, so full of vitamins and enzymes and brain function help, and help with Alzheimer's and help with your blood circulation. And I could go on. I know there's 10 to 12 different things, but really it's a great way to eat in between seasons. So we really encourage you to come down to Knapp Harvest and see those beautiful mushrooms.
Well, not only do you guys have them in this beautiful fresh form,
right,
but you also have them in the freeze-dried form.
Oh, true.
So that if maybe you want the support and the benefits of the mushrooms, you can like buy them, grind them up, and put them in your smoothies in the morning, because that's something that is almost better to do than coffee. Like
better, absolutely, and you don't even need to grind them up because we have powdered. So we
look
have
at
all
that.
three. So we have fresh, we have dried, and we have powdered. So powdered, yes, I am including those lion's mane in my smoothie every morning because it's really good for your brain health. And I could certainly use that.
I mean, I think we could all use that. It's been a long winter.
Let's be fair, we could all use that. But yeah, that's what makes it so fun. And we've got lots of events coming up in April that I kind of want to shine a light to because it's about the earth.
I love your events always.
So, at Earth Day at CMC is it's April 21st. We'll be there not only with our mushrooms, but also our honey to teach about honey. We'll have a honey tasting, and it's just a great way to show what we're doing at Knapp Ranch. Also, the 24th at the town of Eagle is going to be a compost and soil seminar. So it'll be really fun. They're going to do pots. You're going to do your own soils, and then you'll plant your seeds. And it's just going to be fun and a great way to learn. So that's another thing. In May, Knapp Garden Center starts to open.
Yes.
While you guys are skiing right now, those little seedlings are coming up ready for you to plant when it's time. So it's really great to go in there and see all those babies coming up right now when there's snow outside. And so we're thinking about all of you guys. And we'll have a really fun Mother's Day event to open up Knapp Garden Center. So much going on. I know I'm missing something. KnappRanch.com, go to Knapp's Nectar. You can now buy our honeys and honey product online.
Wow.
So if you can't get all the way to Eagle or you're in a different state, you can just contact us, put in your order, and boom, we'll ship it off to you. So we're keep building this website and making it more robust. And so it's a lot of fun to go see what all of our little teams are doing. So anyway, I also wanted to mention Second Nature Gourmet.
Yes.
At Knapp Harvest is always there, and she offers things that are different that aren't on her website. So soups and casseroles and full meals, Taco Tuesdays, all sorts of fun, fresh salads. So if you don't have time to cook.
Lots of vegetarian
You always remind me of that.
For us who do not eat the red meat or pork, you can get that really good stuff.
I am so happy you always mention that. So stop by there too. We're open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road, Monday through Fridays 10 to 6, and Saturdays and Sundays 10 to 4. And we'll be there all off season. So please come visit us. Come, let's talk honeys, let's talk bees. Let's talk microgreens. Let's just talk about spring.
Well,
it's coming.
Let's talk about all the health benefits that you guys are offering our community right now, from the mushrooms to this incredible honey. And really, the benefits of honey are phenomenal.
Unbelievable. And, also, we do everything that helps protect those honeybees.
Yes.
So we have 29 hives. We work really hard. We lost some this winter. It's been a rough year for bees, and not just in our area. It got really warm. They flew, and they didn't get back in time to cluster around the queen to keep it warm. So we lost some hives. And so it's really important as you're going into spring, when you're planning your garden and what you're going to do, I really encourage you to think about native plants, first of all.
Yes.
Because they'll thrive better here in our environment. Plus, our native bees need those. If you start planting things that are outside of our zone and out, a little bit tropical or whatever, confuses the bees, they won't go to them anyway. Put those inside. Just try to think about everything you're doing. No mow May. Don't mow in May. That's when all the dandelions come up. That's the first food for the bees. So
save the bees.
Just
save the dandelions.
Relax about those yellow flowers. They're good for you. If you really look into it, you can eat them. They're also telling you that your soil needs calcium. They're announcing to you, hello, your soil needs calcium. So they're providing that calcium. They open up, gather all that photosynthesis, close up, and go down and provide calcium. So everything in nature has a reason, even wasps. You just really have to respect the environment we're in. When we moved to the mountains, we made a bargain and said, yep, we know spring won't come for a while as far as flowers coming up.
Right.
But we have all this, we are in charge of all the water that comes down to our farmers. You're not in charge, but we need to be careful
Mindful
of
of
it,
it,
mindful
yes.
of it. And so, you know, complaining about the snow doesn't help.
Right. Well, and also like letting bad things go into our waters.
Oh,
When
yes.
you're talking about organic product, the farmers can only use the resources that they have, and they can
true.
avoid all those pesticides and all those hormones and everything that we don't want to make our food like almost not great.
Well, no, it's poison.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we started in the 70s, and we have continued with that. 90, I think it's 95% of corn raised is for livestock, and they are all being, you know, livestock needs to be out on grass and ground
Yes.
too. So really what it is diversity is what makes an ecological system very healthy. So if you have a small amount of animals, you have a small amount of this animal, that animal, you've got, you know, all sorts of your native grasses, you've got your vegetables, you got your bees over here. It's a balanced ecosystem, and you will see so much wildlife. We need
Right.
bugs. Don't be spraying to get rid of the bugs. If they're there, try to think about what else we can help you with that too. What else can you plant so that those bugs go to that,
yeah.
and the beneficial bugs go to where you need it. Because if you wipe out every bug, you're not going to have, first of all, a very healthy crop to feed
No,
your
and
family.
you're going to kill our bees.
I
Now,
know.
if people are interested in coming to see you guys and getting more information,
Yes.
where are you guys located?
So we are in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road, and we are there 7 days a week. So Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4. Come see us. We'd love to talk to you.
Cary, I love when you come in here only because not only do you inspire me to like try and maybe use my green thumb to plant something here and try and keep it alive, but also you teach so many people and from different places around not only Colorado but our country how important it is to save the bees, and we really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate any help we can get out there, and we mean that. So thank you. Appreciate it.
You're the queen bee. You're the queen warrior bee, and we love it. We love having you here.
Thank you so much, Maddie. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. Make sure that you check out Knapp Harvest down in Eagle because they've got so many great tips and tricks on you helping the environment, but then they've also got delicious food and great knickknacks and just everything that you could ever dream of in a farmer's market is all right there in one store. And I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get that farmer's market itch. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.